Personal injury cases can be really tricky, particularly ones where there's lots of injuries and a lot of different medical providers. This is why it's important to have a good lawyer on your side versus trying to do it all yourself or having a case manager work for you who is not a lawyer. Car accident claims can actually be pretty complicated. It's not just negotiating with the insurance, get paid, and then you're done. There's a lot that gets involved. So, first of all, what many don't realize is that there are a lot of legal requirements that you have to comply with when you are pursuing and closing a car accident injury claim. Additionally, what some people don't realize is a lot of times someone's own insurance, not just the at-fault insurance, comes into play on a car accident injury claim. There are coverages that someone's own insurance might have that actually benefit them as well, even if they're not at fault for the collision. For example, medical payment coverage. I've had clients who didn't even realize they had this type of coverage, and it is payments just for certain medical bills up to a particular limit that get paid when you're hurt in a car accident. Additionally, when you're dealing with the insurance of the other driver and you ultimately get paid, a lot of times people don't realize that there are certain rules and regulations that you have to comply with. Some law firms don't seem to even quite understand this. For example, when dealing with Medicare or Medicaid, there are payback requirements. So you have to notify certain agencies to determine what, if any, payback is required. Also, in a lot of car accident injury claims, you might be dealing with medical liens. So it's important that you have a lawyer who can identify any potential medical liens, advise the client, and also part of a good lawyer's role is to discuss with the providers who have these medical liens and negotiate a fair resolution to medical liens. So that way, when payment is ultimately made and my client would receive a recovery, they know that the check that they get, there's not going to be a whole bunch of lien holders that have a claim to that payment. That's not really fair. And that's why having a good lawyer like myself can often help a client get the peace of mind and the money that they deserve. So if you've been injured in a car accident and it wasn't your fault, give me a call for a free consultation, 480-927-3700. And if you like this video and want to see a lot more of my content, I recommend subscribing. I'm producing a lot more YouTube content lately, so you'll get a lot of great content, hopefully helpful information if you subscribe.